So I want to talk about something because I always have this talk with some of my friends. It's crazy. This has got to be a crazy conversation. Do you guys think that if you have gotten chicken pox, that you have the herpes virus in your system? Because I seen something at Walmart and it said, if you have chicken pox, this was a sign that I literally seen. I started to take a picture of it. It said, if you have had the chicken pox, you have the virus in your system. If you do your research on chicken pox, genital herpes, shingles, herpes simplex 1, herpes simplex 2, like they're all related. They're all cousins. So it's like, you ever noticed back in the day, in the 80s, when we used to get chicken pox, it was really contagious. And what was chicken pox? It was like a little pink sore that itched so bad and it spread it real bad. Well, if you look up genital herpes, basically kind of the same thing. Little sore. From what I read about it, it spreads because that's how you catch it. And they say it's no cure for it. So if you got chickenpox and it's already in your system, I'm just saying, maybe it should be something people should think about. Like, I think everybody got herpes if you had chickenpox. That's just my opinion. But you know, you got some people out there that's going to be like, no, chickenpox is chickenpox and herpes is herpes. And I don't understand, because how can they say the herpes on your lips is the good herpes and the herpes on your other lips is the bad herpes? Herpes is herpes. I'm just getting confused, like where it could be a good herpes and a bad herpes. I don't want none of it, to be honest. None of it. I don't want the good one and I don't want the bad one. But obviously our generation has and nobody gets chickenpox anymore. That's because they got the vaccination where they shoot you with the chickenpox. They put it in your system as a vaccination. So of course you're not going to catch it because they already put it in your system through vaccinations. I'm like, I really think sometimes I don't know. I just have my expectations of certain things. Just my opinion. Something to think about if you had chickenpox. Do you have it in your system? They had a big old sign at Walmart that said it. I swear to God, I wish I would have took a picture. It was crazy though. But they were saying that because they wanted you to get the shingle shot. So that's the whole reason why they were even advertising it. But I love getting into interesting debates with people. I'm sorry, some people take things too far and they want to argue with you, and it's like, dude, it's not even that serious. I really don't even care about it that much. I just wanted to just talk about it, just to have something to talk about. We can change the subject, or you know, we don't even have to talk about it, because if it's going to lead to an argument, who cares? You know, today has been a very interesting day, kind of boring. You know, I wonder, is my life being boring? Is that good or is that bad? My life is so boring. You know how quiet it is? This is like every day, just quiet and alone. And I'm wondering, is this good? You know, I don't have the stress or worries of someone else's problems bothering me, but sometimes I do get a little bored, you know. Friends aren't friends, you know. People claim they're your friend, but I don't trust people. I don't trust people at all. So I don't have friends. Not real friends. Not, I needed $10, I can call you friend. I don't have those. Mostly everybody broke. So, this is my life right here. Always in my room, in my bed, keeping to myself, minding my own business. And I feel like I really could be doing something productive, but my mood is like so wishy-washy right now. I feel like I need to get this together first before I can start dealing with anything. I gotta get me together. Because sometimes people be feeling bad and they want like, oh, I want a boyfriend. But like, if you're not together, how can you get a boyfriend? And I think sometimes my people don't understand that. It's like, they think like, oh, you got a lot of friends. You're this, you're that. You're a people person. You make people laugh. And most of the time I am in a good mood. But just lately, I'm not been in a good mood. But yeah, I do crack jokes on you. I crack jokes on you like, where I will crack a joke on you in a minute. The first little thing I can find. I crack jokes about myself, like my crooked ass teeth and my big ass forehead. So when I'm in a good mood, I'm funny. I use the funniness to cover up the pain. I crack jokes and make people laugh so that they won't see how really unhappy I am. You know, but I feel like people want to get in relationships. It's like, you got to get you together first before you can be with somebody else. Like, you can't expect someone to fill the void and make you happy. You gotta be happy already. They just add to your happiness, but you have to already be happy. You know, you can't be expecting to meet Tom and Tom's gonna make all your problems go away, and you got to deal with your problems first. And you got to be happy first. And then once you're happy, then you're happy in a happy place. Then Tom can come along and add to your happiness and make you even more happy. That's how I feel the process should work. But I'm old school and it's a new generation and I don't understand this generation. I mean, it's this generation, like, is basically, we fucked. Like, some of the things that these young kids do and the way that some of these kids are raised, we're fucked. We gotta let these fuckers run our country. Not saying all kids, but it's very few out there that's very intelligent or still got some of them old school parents to put some of them old school morals in them. Like, the old school morals are gone. It's this new school shit. 40-year-old grandmas. Shit, that fuck a 40-year-old grandma. It's the fucking 40-year-olds is turning into mamas. They got kids the same age as they older kids. Like, the mama and the daughter having pregnant at the same time. That shit's crazy. But it's a possibility because, you know, I got a 20-year-old and I can still have kids. So, you know, anything is possible. If he had a kid and I had someone and I liked and we had a kid, then I guess me and my 20-year-old would have a kid. That would be crazy. But I don't think kids would be a good idea right now. Not the way I'm feeling. And then you got to deal with postpartum. Oh, no. Although kids are joy. They are so sweet. And I had to take my baby to the doctor today. And it's just crazy how different cultures do different things. Like, African Americans, we bundle our kids up to the T. We be having our kids on full snowsuits, hats, a blanket on top of, covered up, a blanket on top of the car seat. I took my baby to the pediatrician today and this lady had just had a baby. Like, the baby couldn't have been no more than 2 weeks. The baby was so little. And they got out the car and I'm looking like, that's a newborn. And remind you, it's like 20 degrees outside. Baby didn't have on no hat. Baby didn't have on no blanket. The daddy was just carrying the baby. And I'm looking like, where's that baby hat? Why is that baby's face not covered up? Like, you don't think this little bitty baby is cold? This is a newborn out here. And it's snow outside. They didn't have nothing on the newborn baby. I think the baby just had on like a onesie or something with a... I don't even think the baby had on a snowsuit. I was in disbelief, like, where is CPS at? Because this is child abuse to bring this little bitty newborn out in the cold with no type of hat, no type of blanket or nothing. It's crazy, man. Some people just don't need kids. That's just the bottom line. And then those days when we were down in like the negatives, I seen a dad carrying his daughter, and the only reason why I even seen them was because the little girl was crying so hard, and he was holding her, and he was walking to the car real fast. She had on no coat, no hat. We talking about when it was the below 0 degree weather, and she was crying so hard, and he was rushing, walking her to the car. No coat, no nothing. Like, how could you bring your baby out the house with no coat on? Like, oh my God. I'm lost in the sauce with the things that I see of the world that these people are doing. But I guess today I'll go downstairs and cook. I don't feel like it, but I'm going to push myself to cook. I'm going to push real hard. So here we go. Wish me luck.